Hello there everyone, it's me Veta with Pieces of Intuition, and today I decided to do a singular reading like I've done before because I was too busy during the week and I didn't have time to do 3 readings in one video. So I was like, why not? Let's see for this week what the spirit has to tell you, maybe a random message, maybe some guidance that they have for you. So I'm curious what will come up. We have here the 3 decks of cards. As you can see, Universe has your back, the Bees Tarot, and also tea leaf cards. I decided for the tea leaves to mix them up together because, as you know, they usually have several different types. So whatever comes up, you might get even months of the year. And also something interesting, before the reading I decided to see if I can use some stone for just amplifying the channeling and the connection with spirit. And what came up is the tiger's eye, which usually is a stone known for its protective abilities. In case, for example, someone thinks bad about you, and it's a very good stone to protect yourself from bad energies. That's why I also put here my tiger charm. So yeah, let's see what spirit has to say today with this tiger theme. I will start with pulling out cards from each deck and then spreading them out. Let's see how that goes. Of course, remember, this is a general reading, not everything will resonate, so take only what resonates for you. Also, these readings are meant to be only as a guidance. If you need professional help, always use your own intuition and your discernment. Oh my god, I can't shuffle today. Too many cards. Actually, I think I want to take these. Yeah, I will take 2 more. 1 more, please. Yeah, this bottom one. Okay, so we have 4 bees, 4 tarot cards. Usually I was thinking of taking only 1 from here, but now I'm changing my mind. I'm just going with the flow, whatever spirit says. Let's see how many cards do you want to share with us today from this deck, spirit. What is something, some random message that you would like to talk about with the collective today? I feel like I have to get 1 more card. Yeah, okay. Let's see how that goes. Oh, I think it was this one. Okay. Let's see, and of course, this little chest, some of you already know it, it's filled with puzzle pieces that I will use at the end as a final message. Tea leaf cards are very hard to shuffle, so I will just do 3 little decks like this. I think this card has to stay, okay. And from each of the little decks, I will take 1 card. Let's see what will come up. Like this. I hope you guys are doing well, your day is going well. It's the weekend. Do you have plans for the weekend? Something interesting to do? I know that I have. Okay. Let's see now. I will begin with the tarot in the opposite. Okay, so yeah, we already saw that you have the Fool, which usually signifies a new beginning. And then we have the 5 of Cups. Then we have the Queen of Wands. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. Oh, we have a cat here. That's funny, because we do have a bit of a cat theme. Okay. Now let's see. No, let's see the tea leaves first. No, let's see the universe. Yeah, I'm a bit, I don't know. Today is a weird day, guys. Oh, I used this card for one of the readings when there is something that you are not seeing. And you have the archway. For some reason, this whole week, particularly for me, is all about archways, doors, like finding new ways to do something, opening new opportunities. You see here you have another archway. Honestly, I have a memory, I'm not sure. Maybe I will link it in the description below, the reading that I'm talking about. But when I was reading for the group that chose this card for something that you're not seeing, they had this card as well. Because of the archway. It reminds me that they're similar. I don't know. Interesting. Maybe the people who chose this group in the other reading are coming back for an additional message. The thing is that I don't remember exactly what Spirit was talking back then about. And then you have this one. So let me just read the text. I am Spirit having a human experience, and I am here to get closer to love. Now when I read this, closer to love, I'm here to get closer to love, I couldn't help but notice the Knight of Swords. As you know, Knight of Swords is a very hasty energy, someone who is rushing to do things very fast, you know, a bit impatient also. It's like, you know what you're here for and you want it now. You want to do it fast. You want to take the leap, you know? Just jump off without thinking it too much. And then you have here, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. We have a lot about love today. Like twice you have love here. And the interesting thing is the Five of Jars usually talks about loss, grief, sadness, if you experience some heavy emotion like that. And here you have the message of how can you make the best of it from such feelings? How can you turn the grief, the trauma, the bad energy into something that will actually benefit you? And when I look at these two cards, it's like you have the grieving person, they lost something, and then you have the Queen of Wands, who is super confident and fiery and passionate, and she's super inspired and inspiring, you know, she knows what she wants, she's very driven to do things and to progress and grow, which is super cool. It's like a big contrast here. Maybe this whole reading is about your journey from getting out from the traumatic experience into a new, uplifted, higher vibrational experience. You see, I'm here to experience life in a human form so I can get closer to love. It's quite possible you're grieving maybe a breakup, the loss of a very important person in your life, more like a partner. Maybe you recently had a breakup and you're sad about it. But Spirit is saying you will make the most of it. You will grow even better and stronger from this. Yeah, it's a new beginning. Something new is happening in your life. You're moving through a doorway. You're transitioning into a new identity. Yeah, this is a totally new identity here. But you're doing it a bit fast. You're rushing it. You're being a bit impatient, I feel like. Okay, let's see the last card here. We have... My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Well, yeah, that's totally true, for sure. I mean, I believe it. I've noticed every time I am dysregulated inside of me, the whole world around me responds a different way. And my friends act differently with me and I with them. It's quite interesting. Yeah, so I feel like today's message is particularly for those who are experiencing a heavy feeling inside of them. They are going through some tough times, and Spirit is trying to tell you this is great because you're already quite aware of yourself and why you're in this world, and you already know that this can be a very good healing experience, growing experience for you. You have what it takes, you know, you're transitioning into a new form. You know, like Pokemons, or maybe if you don't watch Pokemon, I don't know. Yeah, you're transitioning into a new form. And then I can't help but think about this tiger eye. It's like protecting you from bad forces. Maybe someone is thinking not good for you. Maybe jealousy or gossip or something like that. And yeah, maybe you should get a tiger's eye, you know, to feel more protected energetically. Because when you're sad and you're grieving, you're more vulnerable to outward influences, especially if they're negative. I mean, yeah, it says it here, your outer experiences are a reflection of your internal condition. If you are sad and negative at this stage, which is totally normal, I mean, you should take your time to grieve and to be sad and, you know, to just experience all the feelings. But this can attract people that don't have the best intentions, and they can take advantage of your vulnerability. Oh my God, I can't speak. Vulnerability. Yeah, maybe you also have trouble expressing yourself. Maybe you're not a very talkative person. Oh yeah, it feels like you're more of an action-oriented person. You like to, yeah, that's why you have the Knight of Swords here. Because you like to do things. You don't like to wait, you don't like to internalize, you just like to do, like the fool. You see an opportunity, you just go for it. And you do it fast. You don't want to sit down and wait. That's why, for example, if you were looking for love and you didn't find love yet because you were, let's say, alone for a long time, and you were doing everything in your power to find the love of your life or a partner, so you were going on all these dates, you know, swiping right or left, spending all this time meeting people, and it never matched, you know, it never matched your vibe. And you were left more disappointed and more disappointed and more disappointed. And you're like, okay, I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do. I'm going out on dates. I'm working on myself, you know, trying to look good, going to the fitness, eating well, having good habits, trying to be patient with others, trying to be interested in them, trying to have hobbies and interests by myself. So, you know, I'm not too dependent on other people, and in general, be a more interesting person to talk to. And then at the end of the day, you still don't find your person. You know, what are you supposed to do more? But that's the thing. Maybe you should stop doing so much. Maybe what you're doing is not what you're supposed to do. You're doing a lot of things in the physical world, in the material world. And maybe what you have to focus more is your internal condition. Why do you want so bad to have someone next to you? I mean, that's a natural desire, of course. Everybody should have someone that they can feel close to. And at the moment, by the way, the flame of the candle is like pulsating super fast. I feel like this is important. Everybody deserves to feel loved, to be loved, to love someone else. Everybody. This is a normal human desire, and it's totally okay and normal for you to want this. It's part of the human experience here. And this is your whole purpose here on this earth, to experience love through the 3D. But maybe you're too focused on the 3D and you're rushing things too fast because it's been a long time. You haven't had someone next to you for a very long time, and yeah, you're like, what more should I do? But Spirit is saying there is some trauma here to be resolved. Maybe a past grief, past breakup, something that needs to be resolved first. That you have to look into yourself before you can attract the right partner for you. Because when you do this, you will go into a totally different vibrational universe. You will have more the energy of the Queen of Wands. For some reason, she also reminds me of the tiger, like the whole vibe of the card and the tiger here. You can see how cute he is. And this will attract a person that is nothing like you've ever dated before. And that's the whole point. Spirit doesn't want you to date anyone. That's why you have so many disappointments and things are not working out with other people. Spirit wants you to experience something new. To see that you won't be suffering forever and you won't have reasons to be grieving like this, like from the before breakup or breakups, again, the same way. You just have to slow down a bit, pace yourself, maybe think about how you approach things before you act. No, I don't think this is so much about thinking, it's more about feeling. Because you're very good at taking action and doing stuff, maybe you're quite organized or planned, do a lot of plans and stuff. Maybe you even use Excel sheets, Google Sheets to organize your events or stuff, I don't know. But Spirit wants you to focus on your heart. Yeah. Okay, let's see the tea leaves. Oh, we have the parrot. I've never seen these cards in this deck. So interesting. I told you. Look at it. It says it here. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. I'm telling you. I told you. The tiger's eye. There is someone in your circle. I don't know who it is. It can be a friend, it can be a family member, maybe even the person that you broke up with. There is a person that you feel like they are close to you, or maybe you were in a vulnerable state and you were sad because of this situation that happened here that made you grieving. And you were sharing with a person that maybe is not usually your comforting person or your closest person, and you overshared a bit. And now you're feeling a bit anxious because, you know, sometimes we do this when we're a bit tired or we drink too much alcohol and you overshare to another person and you start being anxious. Oh my God, I overshared. What is this person going to do with this information? Or what are they going to think about me? And stuff like that. So, unfortunately, yes, this person is not very trustworthy. And there is a possibility for them to mention some of the things that you shared to them. But I don't want you to worry about this because as a parrot, parrots just repeat what they hear, you know. And I feel like the people around you, they know that this person is a bit like a parrot. They talk too much and sometimes maybe even misinterpret what they hear. So even if they go to another person that you know and they say, oh my God, did you know what this person said today to me, blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about it. Everybody knows that this person is a bit of a gossip and they don't like gossips. Yeah, this is not a big deal. But I do recommend you should probably get a tiger's eye, or maybe, I don't have it today, but maybe a red string around your wrist. It's also for protection because the parrot is red. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. That was like a very specific message. I don't know if it will resonate for everybody, but yeah, I mean, we do have this vibe here today. Now we have the whale, which is, I told you, a great worry over nothing. I'm saying to you, I mean, this person that is gossiping or saying whatever they want, they can do whatever they want. You are not going to be impacted in any way. It's just that you have your anxiety at the moment and you're worried how other people react to what this person is saying. It can also be a person that is very close to you. It can be your mother or father or your best friend. You know, it doesn't have to be some random person that you overshared with. But if it's a closer person and they do this, I gotta say that this is not going to ruin your relationship. You just have to talk to them that you have to put some boundaries. And these are things that you don't appreciate. You know what I mean? So in that sense, don't worry. Don't worry that someone will change their opinion about you or some secret. It's maybe not even a secret, it's just an opinion you have about something. Or maybe you share your feelings, your real feelings about this situation here. Not everybody knows about it. Don't worry about it, really. It's not a big deal. It will pass over. But if it's a person, because that's for some of you, if it's a person who doesn't think the best about you, like it's not even a friend, it's more of a, not an enemy, but someone that you don't match with very well, yeah, I recommend get some sort of a protection for yourself. And then we have grasshopper. which is situations in the balance that require careful handling. Yeah, I feel like this whole set here of the tea leaves is talking about how you are going to navigate this situation with the gossip thing, with someone talking behind your back, basically. If it's a person that is very, very close to you, this is not going to ruin your relationship if you approach the whole situation maturely. You know, don't just blame them and get into a fight and start arguing. Excuse me. Don't get too emotional about it, is my point. Yeah, because you do like to take a bit of rash decisions, controlled by your desires and your internal flame and spark. You're a passionate person and you like to do things fast and quick and without thinking too much. You have the Fool here. But in any case, this is a totally new beginning for you. Whatever happened here with the Five of Cups, you should always remember that even if you experience a loss, you still have something to look forward to. You didn't lose everything. You have to give yourself time to go through the grief, the same way like you're going through this arch. So then you can meet the next version of yourself. Yeah. The whole idea is for you to sit on this throne. Such a beautiful message, yeah. I feel like you can do it. You're a strong person. You can do this. Okay, I want to take a little puzzle piece for you. Oof. Let's see some random final message. This one. Oh, you get the lion. I was thinking about the strength card because of the tiger, although tigers have different interpretations. But when I saw this cat here and then I saw the tiger, I was like, oh, it would be so funny if we get the strength card, because it's already written here. You see, you have your outer experience or a reflection of your internal condition. And then you have fate has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So yeah, this whole experience is going to make you stronger and more confident, to the point where such situations, like with this person that is talking behind your back or sharing your secrets or whatever, are not going to even bother you anymore. Never. Yeah, I mean, this person, they can repeat as much as they want, you know, like a broken record, as they say. So yeah, let me see how to put it. Do we have any other messages, Spirit, for our beloved collective here? Did I do them well? I think so. Yeah. Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? No, I don't think so. I think this is all from me today. I wish you all the best with whatever you're dealing with. I know you can do it. You are an amazing person, strong person, very positive and passionate person. Just slow it down a bit, take your time, be more patient, and forget about these little people. Do your thing. You have work to do. You have so much growth to do. And with that being said, if you like this reading, of course, I would appreciate if you like, subscribe, even leave a comment, because it helps me with the algorithm for these videos to reach more people like you and possibly, you know, be a good reminder or guidance for others as well. Thank you again, and I wish you a lovely rest of your day. Bye!